What's up, Transformers fans? Mondo here with another Moonbase 84 transmission. This morning, the Hasbro Transformers team announced that the next Haslab would be Omega Prime from Transformers RID or Car Robots in Japan. Now, in my last video, which was the top 5 Transformers animated characters I would like to see brought to Legacy, number 1 was animated Omega Supreme, and I speculated that he could have been the Haslab. Sadly, that wasn't the case, but I am really happy that it is Omega Prime as well. So I just wanted to give a rundown, show everybody the pictures that the team showed off, the renders, and give you my thoughts on it. Of course, you can't have an Omega Prime without Optimus Prime, and so here's the renders of the base Optimus Prime. And I've always really liked the design of Optimus Prime from Robots in Disguise, and this Prime figure looks really cool. The truck mode, the battle mode, the back of the fire truck turns into a base, and of course you have his Super Optimus Prime mode as well. That looks really, really cool. And the second component of Omega Prime, of course, is Ultra Magnus, who is Prime's brother in the RID cartoon. And this Magnus does look a little funky, a little leggy, but that's the way he was in the show. That's how he was with the original toy. And so for that, he's okay. I never was a huge fan of that design, but his truck alt mode is really awesome, and you can see how the Siege Ultra Magnus was inspired by the RID Ultra Magnus with that alt mode. And the third part of the set is Blue Bolt, which was Ultra Magnus's gun, blaster, or what have you from the show. But this time around, they made him have a robot mode, and he's a weaponizer, and he's going to be a deluxe size scale. And I think he looks really cool and really fun. And with their powers combined, you get Omega Prime. And I think this Omega Prime all combined looks really awesome. During the live stream, they showed, a full 360 of him, and a lot of the old kibble and stuff and gaps were cleaned up for this new redesign, which is awesome. And here's their scale comparison to each other. So what it boils down to is basically you're getting around 2.5 feet worth of robot, 2.5 feet worth of plastic, which is cool. For tiers, at 1,300 backers, you get the Matrix Blade, which is almost 2 feet long, which is a massive accessory. And I do hope they get the 1,300 backers, because Omega Prime needs this blade. The second tier is at 1,600 backers, and what it is are 2 display stands for Magnus and Prime, and you can combine them together to make the road to their ground bridge. Kind of lackluster in my book, but hey, extra stuff is extra stuff. So if they can get to 1,600 backers, that'd be really cool. Just extra stuff for your cool robots. Although I do wish that this tier was a more exciting tier. So that'll wrap up the video. I just wanted to throw my 2 cents in of the new Haslab Omega Prime from Transformers RID 2001. For me, I am going to back this. It'll be the first Haslab I back, and I don't want to miss out on this. I'm still kicking myself for not going in on Star Saber or Deathsaurus, and I'm not going to pass up this chance for Prime, Omega Prime. I do think the value's there. Yes, it's expensive, but given today's prices, I think you're getting kind of a deal for this price point for the size of the figures forming Omega Prime. Again, I wish the second tier was something a little better, and I wish blast effects were included. With that being said, let me know, do you think the value's here for this Omega Prime, this Haslab offering, and are you planning to back it? I'd love to hear from you, so drop me a comment, and I will catch you later. Thanks for docking.